shopping that early. Just want everyone to know everything we show you today is something brand new that you haven't seen this weekend, and we've got some incredible I would say show-stopping designs like this one, the turquoise and the amethyst drop necklace coming up next. We have a clearance price for you that's going to be the lowest price we've ever offered. So our regular price is $199. Today we took $70 off for one of the most beautiful color combinations that you will find in the world of gemstones. Always one of my favorites when I see amethyst and turquoise together. And it's not just a little bit of amethyst. It's not one strand. It's not one bead. It's 3 strands of amethyst, all free-form nuggets, 7 to 9 millimeters in size, solid sterling clasp with the extender, and then you get this beautiful Andean blue turquoise key-shaped drop here with the round and the oval turquoise stones. It's so gorgeous. This is from your gallery collection, right? Right.
This is a gallery collection. I designed this because it's kind of, you know, the 2 silhouettes that are really always in almost every designer's line that you do, the 2 hottest silhouettes that are predominantly in anybody that I know that designs. You're gonna have crosses and you're gonna have hearts. Yeah. Those are the 2 things. So when you think about when you've done this as long as I've done it, over 40 years, to come up with something new in a cross, you know, to kind of have something that's kind of different is really a challenge. And I'm really proud of this design. It is part of our gallery collection, which means there are limited editions. In this case, I've gone with kind of a contemporary sterling silver cross. I put, you notice the bottom where it moves,
the bottom's hinged.
Right? So you have movement. Right? And then you've got that beautiful amethyst center stone. That's your focal point. And then I've used this beautiful clear blue Andean turquoise. And this material really, truly rivals Sleeping Beauty. There's a piece of the rough. I don't know if you want to show it.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
If you see, look at the clarity of this. And that's the material. All I've done,
ooh, that's gorgeous.
That's how it comes out of the ground, okay? All I've done is cleaned up the nugget. I've cut it in half, and then I polished it. But you can see the bright, clear blue, and that's what everybody's really competing for right now, and that's what everybody's going after, is that real high, clear blue in cabochons.
And Sleeping Beauty is something that, I mean, we used to have on air for hours and hours and hours on end, and it was probably one of the most beautiful sources of turquoise and one of the most sought after in the world. But unfortunately, that's the mine that has closed, and that material is very, very hard to come by. And so I love, Jay King, that you've found so many other incredible and also stunning sources for our turquoise.
It's funny that you're, that you mentioned that, because Sleeping Beauty did set the mark, right, for years and years and years. When Sleeping Beauty, when they, Monty finally closed, Monty Nichols, who owned the mine, when they finally closed it, all of a sudden you had families, 2nd and 3rd generation families, that they had developed their lifestyle and their livelihood on just one turquoise, if you think about that. So this, I will tell you, having done Sleeping Beauty my entire professional career, that I would say, honestly, this turquoise is on the same, probably the same parity as far as color consistency and clarity as the Sleeping Beauty. And
it's matched so beautifully
in
the key drop design.
Right. Well, every one of those cabochons in this particular design was hand selected by Mawa. Okay. The reason I say that is because we cut this particular load. I cut it for yield because I wanted to keep. That's why you're seeing this incredible price on it. I wanted to keep the price point down on it. So what I did is I cut for yield. So when you cut for yield, you utilize the turquoise rough in a better manner, right? And so what I did is, you cut it all, you cut everything, and then you go through and see, okay, how many I have of this, how many I have of that. And so literally for these crosses, every one of them, after the lapidaries had cut these, I went through and I did, it's not just this design, I did a bunch of designs. You're gonna see a bunch of designs coming up. And I actually meticulously lined them all out, and I designated, okay, these are for this is for this, and this is for this. So it's kind of fun.
That's how we can share all these incredible offers with all of you.
Just so everybody knows, this is part of the gallery collection. There's not thousands of these.
No, I'm just gonna give everyone a quick update.
There's a few hundreds.
Fewer than about about 100 or
Right.
so to go around. By the way, the drop on that necklace is an additional nearly 3 inches, 2 3/4 inch in length. The rows of amethyst on their own, they got 3 gorgeous strands. That's 18 inches, plus you get the extender, that's nearly 3 inches. And it's all solid sterling silver. I mean, look at the amount of silver in the key drop cross. Look at the amount of silver that's in the clasp. And then look at all the amethyst. I mean, that is an incredible find for $120.